Hey morning juicers, I'm Julie Gordon White and it's Think About It Thursday. Today I'm thinking about you need to get paid. You need to get your money. So this morning actually I had an early call with my Scale to a Million group and it came up with one of the members saying, I'm struggling with cash flow. I'm struggling with cash flow. And then the question just turned into, well, does anybody here get paid up front, get paid a deposit first? And the answer, I'll tell you, you know what the answer is, right? The answer should be yes. You've got to get paid before you start the work. If you're not getting paid, you're not going to be in business. So she had just been so flush with cash when she started. She just started and kind of created this culture, this way of doing business that she got paid at the end of the job. And a lot of service companies do that. So that's no bad on her. She's amazing. But what happens is when things get lean or people somehow all of a sudden get kind of in this tight tunnel here and they don't pay you, then all of a sudden you're in the cash flow crunch. So you have got to get paid. Fortunately for me, when I was selling companies, you know, the transaction didn't close unless I got paid. So the seller got paid, the buyer got paid, and I got paid. That was beautiful. But when I started my consulting and coaching company, you know, I had to actually invoice. And so invoicing, all of a sudden, I had to ask for the money up front. That felt so uncomfortable. So I just had to work through it and know that the service that I was providing was top shelf and I was worth every penny. So you have to do the same thing. So in order to get paid first, you have to ask for the money, right? You have to ask for the business. When you sit down with a client, you have to actually say, okay, are you ready to get started? When would you like to schedule your first blah, 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 right? You've got to ask for the business so you can ask for the money. Next, you have to ask for the money up front. That's right. So at least get a deposit. At least, people, at least get a deposit. But you see, I'm getting so excited talking. I always get excited talking about money. You know, this is business. We're in profit here, in business for profit. By the way, I love to donate to my favorite charities. One Kid, One World is an awesome organization. So I like to make money to pay for my life, my expensive kids, and then also help other people's kids. But getting back to profit, right? Profit does good things. You've got to get paid up front. So at minimum, get a deposit, but if you work with me, you're going to pay up front. You're going to at least pay up front 1 month, sometimes 2 months if it's a consulting engagement. And my programs, you're going to pay up front. Now, of course, I have an amazing guarantee money back 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, because I know what I'm going to do for you is amazing. And you have to have that same conviction. And when you have that conviction, then you're going to charge what you're worth and you're going to get paid up front. And then lastly, you've got to go get your money if you don't get your money. And what I mean by that is sometimes we don't get paid after we invoice, even if you did get a nice healthy deposit, and sometimes people don't pay you. Well, here's the deal. If you don't get paid and you can't make the calls, get somebody else to do it. All right? You know, collections isn't for everybody. I have to admit, I'm not so good at that. But if I do get into a problem with that, I've got people that I can either hire or bring into my business, sometimes like a big sister or a big brother. It can actually help you by doing the collection calls. Give them a percentage because now you've gotten something that maybe you weren't going to get. But you've got to get paid. You cannot look at your aging report, right? That's got your 30, 60, 90 of all the cash flow that you have outstanding, all of the invoices, all the receivables, the money coming to you that you don't have, and see all that money out there. You have got to get paid. So you've got to get paid by asking for the business. You've got to get paid by getting at least a healthy deposit or all of it up front. And then you have to get paid if you don't get paid by collecting your money. Because cash is the lifeblood of your business. And without cash, you don't have a company. And that would be just terrible, right? Think about that. It's Think About It Thursday. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you next time.